In the late 15th century, the world was a vast, uncharted expanse, and the idea of sailing west to reach the riches of the East was a daring dream held by many. Among these dreamers was Christopher Columbus, an Italian explorer born in Genoa in 1451. Columbus believed that by sailing west across the Atlantic, he could find a shorter route to the lucrative spice trade of Asia. With unwavering determination and the support of Queen Isabella and King Ferdinand of Spain, Columbus embarked on his historic voyage in 1492. He set sail with 3 ships, the Santa Maria, the Pinta, and the Nina, accompanied by a crew of brave sailors who shared his vision. For weeks, they sailed westward, their hopes buoyed by the occasional glimpse of land birds and floating branches. As days turned into weeks and weeks into months, doubts and fears began to creep into the hearts of the crew. Columbus, however, remained resolute, urging them to have faith in their mission. Finally, on the morning of October 12, 1492, a lookout aboard the Pinta spotted land. Columbus and his crew rejoiced as they set foot on an island in the present-day Bahamas, believing they had reached the outskirts of Asia. They named the island San Salvador and were greeted by friendly indigenous people, the Taino. As Columbus and his crew continued their journey, they explored various islands in the Caribbean, including Cuba and Hispaniola. They encountered more indigenous communities and exchanged goods, laying the foundation for future interactions between the Old World and the New World. However, Columbus's initial hopes of discovering a direct route to Asia were not fulfilled. He returned to Spain, where he was received as a hero, but he remained convinced that he had reached the eastern shores of Asia. Over the next few years, Columbus embarked on 3 more voyages to the New World, further exploring the Caribbean and Central and South America. Columbus's voyages had a profound impact on history. They initiated the Age of Exploration, leading to the discovery of a new continent and the eventual colonization of the Americas by European powers. While Columbus is celebrated for his daring spirit and vision, his expeditions also brought significant changes to the indigenous peoples of the Americas, including colonization, cultural exchange, and conflict. Today, Christopher Columbus's voyages are remembered as a pivotal moment in history, marking the beginning of the global exchange of cultures, ideas, and goods that shaped the modern world. While his legacy is complex and debated, there is no denying the lasting impact of his journey on the course of human history.